Hello Internet, this is Alex the Sudoku, and we're going to do something a bit different today and do a Sudoku.com Sudoku. So, something a bit new. I'm just going to practice. There we go, transitioning to it. So, this should be interesting. Let's get right on it. It's an expert puzzle from Sudoku.com, and yeah, let's just see how we get on. The controls are very different. Oh, yep, yeah, and so I don't really like the controls here because I have to click on this button to keep switching between notes and not. There are no keyboard shortcuts to switch between notes and not, basically. So let's see, check for mistakes. I don't know whether this is checking for mistakes or not. And there's an undo button, so that's useful. But yeah, let's give it a try. So it's in Nooks mode at the moment. So let's do some pencil markings in. I've got a pair of ones there, so another pair of ones over here. Sudoku.com's expert puzzles are definitely harder than New York Times hard puzzles, basically. So I think we can't typically do them. Well, I can't typically do them with just neither notations. So it'll be interesting to see how far I can get before I need to use some interesting techniques. There are definitely instances where I struggle to actually complete the puzzles. But yeah, let's just see how we get on. Getting nothing from nines. The one good thing is when I select the cells, I can actually see all the other cells of the same numbers. So let's see. It just makes it a little bit easier to see what's going on. So I can see there's a 7 down here, and there's a pair of 7s there. So 6 and 7s are locked. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get a huge amount. Although that 8 is locked in that row now. So let's go back to 7 for a second and see. Yes, we have another 7 up here because of that 7 and that 7. So I've got another 7 up there. 7 also locked in these two cells, and I think that's it. So what about 8? Well, 8 is locked in that cell, so that means these are now 2s and 4s, and that's useful because I've got 2s locked in these two columns. So that means I've got a pair of 2s down here because there has to be a 2 in the middle column, and 2 can't go in this cell. In fact, it's a triple. No, it's not. Let's see, I do have a triple here, which are 1, 6, and 1, 6, and 9. So 9 can't go in that cell, and there's a 1 there, so I can actually place a 6 now. So these are now 1s and 9s. Okay. Interesting so far. And now looking in this cage, this 5 is locked in there. So let's see, can we do more with this? I can't remember what number I was on now. I think I was on 7s, so let's stay on the 7s for a second. Can't see anything else, so what about 8s? 8s are locked down here, so does that do anything for us? They're locked in these two cells, and these 3 cells, so not very useful. 9, I've got a pair of 9s there because of that 9 and this 9. I've got 9 locked in there already, so 9 in these 3 cells. So I think that's all the pencil marking we can do on the first round, but we may be able to do more pencil markings in if we revisit some of these areas. I'm just thinking maybe I should look at some weak areas. So this is 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, hold on. That doesn't make sense. 2, 3, 4, and 9. Okay. 2, 4, and 9 are there. So this has to be a 3 then. And if that's a 3, I've got a 3 locked in there, but that's not super helpful. So these are now a set of triples of 2, 4. Well, 4's are in there because of that 4, so that means this cell is actually a 9. Is that useful for me? It's not. Okay, but this cage is now kind of restricted. I've got 2 columns going on in this cage now. Can I do anything in that column? It doesn't look like it. So 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So 3's are locked in these cells. 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm not going to get much out of that, are we? So no, I think we should do another round of notations just to see if we can get anything else. 1s, 2s, 2s are locked in there. I know 2s are locked in these cells, so not much to do with 2s. 3s no good. 4s, 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 4s are in there and in here. So yeah, no action on 4. 5s. Okay, so 5s. I've got a pointer pair of 5s there and a 5 over here. So it locks a 5 up. Oops. Locks a 5 up there. And that's useful because that locks a pair of 5s here, creating a 1-5 pair. And that unlocks a 2. And this 2 locks a pair of 2s over here because I've got a pointer pair of 2s. And I know the 2s are locked in those cells as well, and those are the last possible 2s. Should I pencil mark them in? Let's not. Let's go back to 5s. Can I do more with 5s? 5s are locked in these 3 cells. Yeah, not much going on with 5s. So 6s. Oh, hang on. There's only a single 6 down here now. So one of the things about Sudoku.com is that it auto erases candidates, so I just got to be a bit careful. So that unlocks a 7, and that 7 unlocks a 7 up there as well. So that locks a pair of 7s there. And this is now resolvable, which is a 4. So with that 4, we've unlocked another pair of 4s there, so that's a 4-7 pair. That's not useful. 1, 5, there are too many numbers left in that column, but I've got a triple here, which are 8, 3, 3, 8, and 3, 5, and 8. So I've got 5 there, and that's about it, so not that useful. So, were we looking at 6s before? We're still on 5s. I can't remember now. Let's look at 6s for now. 6s, I have a pair of 6s up here, pair of 6s down there, 6, 6, so 6s are locked in these cells and all of these cells, so not super useful. 7s are locked in 2 sets of places, so what about 8? Still no changes on, oh hang on, 8s are locked up here with the 6s, so now I've got another pair which are 2s and 4s. Not very helpful yet. So I've got a triple here, 1, 9 and something, but I doubt I can solve this. What is it? 1, 9 and 8. Yeah, as expected. But let's see, 9s are locked in these 3 cells. Anything else locked in those 3 cells? No, not really. Stay on the 8s for a second. Well, 8s have to be in these 2 cells because, yeah, it can't be there. So, pair of 8s there. What does that do for us? 8, 8. Sweet nothing, really. So, 9s. 9s are now locked in here because of the 4-7 pair. And I think there might have been something else that... Yeah, the 1s are also locked in those 2 cells because these 2 1s lock out all the other cells. So now I've got 2 pairs in there, and if these are 1s and 9s, then 1 can't be up there anymore. So 5 and 1 are resolved. So with that, does a 5 give us anything? 5 locks them in those cells. So I've got a pair of 5s over here because of that 5 and that 5. So what's left here then? I've got 3 in 3 cells. So 3, 5, 6 and 8. 3, 5, 6 and 8. 6's can't go in these 2 columns, so 6 has to be there. So that being 6, I've still got 6's locked in 3 cells. So now I've got 5, 8. Well, 8 can't go in here, so that's got to be a pair of 8s, which takes out that 8. Confirming this 8. 5, 8 and 3. Anything with 3s? No, not really. So I've got a triple here as well. These are 5, 3 and 9. Incidentally, these are also 5, 3 and 9. And these are 5, 8, 5, 3 and 8. So, can we do anything with this? 5, 3, 5, 3 and 9. Oh, I suppose it locks a pair of 9s. Oops, undo. It locks a pair of 9s there. So it's just 5 and 3s have free reign here, so okay. So the only number I haven't pencil marked in here is the 3. Okay. I think I may be able to work with that. Okay, so these are 1, 9 and 8. Now let's think about it. I've got 1, 9 there. No, I don't think that's very useful. So let's do another round of pencil markings to see if we can find anything else. 2s. We probably do need to use order notations, but let's try and delay that as much as possible. Also, I'm using a mic stand now, so I feel like a streamer, even though I'm not. But it means the microphone is a lot closer to my mouth, and I think it will make the audio a lot more consistent in volumes in the future, I believe. Here we go. So 5s can only go in these 2 rows, and the 5's also locked in these 2 rows, 7 and 9. So that means the 5 has to go here. And in fact, I've got a triple here, 1, 5 and 8. Can't place it though, but I've got 5 there. That's irritating. I was hoping this pair of 5s can give me something, but it doesn't. I've got another triple here as well, so these are 5, 8 and 3. So the 3, 5 and 8 just feels like they're everywhere, and I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Almost feels like I should just give up and do some pencil markings in, but okay, let's explore these cells a bit. So 1 and 5 are no good. 1 and 2s are no good. So now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the pairs of numbers to see if I can find any hidden pairs, basically. So what are these? 5, 9 and 3. Yeah, that's no good for me. 5 and 8. 4 and 7. Okay, 4 and 7. 4 and 7, 4 and 7. I've got 4s in there. So I guess I can't do a 4 and 7 really. But what does that mean? Can I form a triple? Yeah, maybe I can form a triple on this row. No, I don't think I can because... So 4 can't go there. Oh yeah, 4 can't go there and a 7 can't go there. So that can't be a 4 and 7. But here, a 7 can go here. So I may have like a 2, 4, 7 triple there. So can this can be a 2 as well, can't it? Does this make any sense at all? if I make it a 2, 4, 7 triple, then I need to eliminate all other possibilities from this as well, which I can't do because this can be anything else. Oh, that's no good for me then. Maybe I should fill in this cage because I've got 3 looking down on these, so 3s are there somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. So 5s are in these 3 cells. 8s are in everywhere. That's frustrating. Oh, hang on. 8s can't... So on this row, I'm looking for 3, 5 and 8. 8s can't go here because of the pair of 8s in this row. And I've got 8 locked in there as well. So 8 has to go here then. Hopefully that's right. And that means there's a pair of 8s over there. So now I'm left with 5s and 3s. But I've got a 5 over here, so that has to be a 3, and that has to be the 5. And if that's a 3, I've got a pair of 3s over there. This 5 unlocks another 5 over there, and another 5. So the 5s are now locked in these 4 cells. So I've got 1, 5 and 8. There's no 8 here though, but 8 is now locked in these 2 cells, so that can't be an 8 anymore. So 6 and 8 are resolved. Can a 6 give me anything? Yes, it can give me a pair of 6s here. The 8 doesn't give me anything else, does it? No. So I think all the 8s are pencil marked in. Right. What do we do next? 1s, 2s. 2, 2, 2. I feel really close to finishing this, but just want to do another quick scan. 3s. So 3s in those 2 cells, and 3s are locked in these 2 cells here as well. So I've got another pair here as well. These are 8s and 3s. And 3s are there. So does that form a 3-7 pair? Yes, it does, I think. Yeah, 7 and 3 are locked in the same 2 cells. So that can't be a 5, which means 5 and 6 are resolvable. So that resolves another 6. And the 5 is now locked in here. So 1, 2, 9 and 8 are all resolved, leaving this as a 4. So I've got another pair of 4s down here. But this cell is a 1, based on the row. And that locks a 1 there. So 1 and 9 are resolved, leaving a pair of 9s over here. So I guess this particular expert puzzle is actually relatively easy for Sudoku.com. Probably could have skipped the pencil markings in the middle cage when I broke out of Snyder notations, but hey ho. So 8, 3, 7, 4, 7. That's the trouble now, is kind of becoming a bit too easy because it's eliminating all the impossible candidates for me. So, but yeah, that's kind of today's not New York Times, it's Sudoku.com Sudoku at expert level. So I don't know, just I just wanted to test out my microphone arm to see how it comes out, and I hope you enjoy that. And please like and subscribe. I will continue to create Sudoku content, and otherwise I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.